The Reds are hot.
Top
The Reds
three.
are hot.
Top three,
Got
yeah.
Joey Votto back. You know.
You might say they're red hot.
Oh.
All right, guys, I'm out. See you.
All right,
And
see ya.
Colin's out. All right, boys. We are here on location, Houston, Texas Hot Chicken, Spring, Texas, off of Luetta Road. Delicious food. We're here to record Around the Moon, our Apollo's brand new
Around
MLB
the Moon
podcast, talking about the league as a whole, as opposed to just Astros stuff. And guess
Hey.
what, Astros fans, you're still getting Astros content.
Yeah.
There's a bigger world out there. You know, there's Astros and there's other planets, but other things are happening on those planets. There's a lot of shit going on, so we gotta get into that.
So here at Houston, Texas Hot Chicken in Spring, off of Luetta, we got fresh, never frozen, range-free, halal, antibiotic, and hormone-free chicken. Think about that. This is just fresh chicken coming right off of the skin,
So good.
just right into the fryer. And let me tell you about the fryer. It's crazy. It recycles the oil like every 30 minutes or so, so you're pretty much getting fresh oil and fresh chicken every single time you walk into this location.
It's
They got-
required at every location, that fryer, by the
Dude,
way.
it's fucking
have-
huge too. I don't know how they got it in here. It's fucking enormous. It's called the Henny Penny. I don't know. It's fucking crazy.
So they got tenders, sandwiches, salads, milkshakes, lemonade, and beer. Friendly price beer, $3.50. Not a
Yeah.
big deal.
Not bad.
The spices can go from anywhere between no spice to Houston, we have a problem, which you have to sign a waiver for.
Yeah.
Which, unfortunately, we've all signed.
They have
This
my
point.
signature. They have my
I
information.
am ready to go after this, yeah.
I feel a good comeback coming.
It's
I am
it's going to
too.
be a problem, but the food's tremendous. The fries, they got waffles, they got secret menu items. So if you walk in here, you might see a little birdie around just saying secret menu item for the day.
This
Here
one
it
is
is
one
right
of
here.
them right here. You order the waffle bun chicken sandwich. Tell them Apollo sent
I
you.
mean,
Yeah.
Colin, check this baby out. We have hot honey on it. There is some slaw, pickles. And the
There's
waffle is delicious too. It's no phony.
the waffle
it's
has
not.
like granulated sugar or something
Yeah.
inside of it. So
Yeah.
there's
It's like
you
powdered
get,
sugar baked into it, I guess.
Pearl sugar.
Pearl sugar.
Very good.
Not
very
granulated.
So they've got 300 plus locations ready to open in the next 5 years. So if you don't have it near you, if you're outside of Houston, Texas, you
coming your way.
got some in Las Vegas, you got some in Phoenix. So if you're in those two locations, Oakland Athletics fans, if you're ready to move to Vegas, they've already got Houston, Texas Hot Chicken there. So
Wow.
the atmosphere is just great too. Right behind us, we have this giant mural, and every location has its own unique mural to that location. So Houston, Texas Hot Chicken, thank you for having us out. We're here
Thank you so
around the
much.
moon, presented by Apollo Media, powered by Houston, Texas Hot Chicken today.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes, ma'am. And it's a great place for a podcast. Am I
That's
right, boys?
Yeah,
Not a
let's
big
get
deal.
right
Sure
into it.
is.
Let's get right
So-
into it.
Yeah.
2017 World Series rematch. We're going to keep saying it until the end of time because why not?
Yeah, right.
Even though there's only like 2 players left on each team from that World Series,
Yeah,
essentially. But Astros and Dodgers are getting ready to face off against each other Friday night
Yeah.
today, June 23rd.
I mean,
This
calling it the rematch, the World Series rematch, is for the peanut gallery. That's for
We're
Yeah.
stretching.
That's for
at
the
this
talking
point.
heads.
We're
It's
six
for the
years out.
casual baseball
Yeah, it's
fan.
for the
That's like,
cashes,
oh,
man.
no, the cheating guys. Yeah,
cheating.
yeah.
Orange team bad.
Oh, that's right. The cheating game. That's
Yeah.
right.
I absolutely guarantee you that's the first thing out of the Dodgers broadcast mouth on the broadcast this
Yeah.
morning.
Oh, the
Tonight, 9:00.
2017 World
Yeah,
Series
they're going to
rematch.
say something about
Yeah,
it.
they're gonna be talking about it a lot. Hey,
Yeah,
get
yeah,
that
yeah.
money. I understand. You
Yeah.
know.
And this isn't the same Astros and Dodgers teams like we just said, player-wise, organization-wise.
Not at all.
The Dodgers have won a World Series since then, if you count it. Mickey Mouse, 60-game season. And then the Astros have won a real World Series title since there,
Yeah.
2022. Not a big deal. We were
Oh,
there.
yeah,
Legit one.
that's
And
right.
the reigning world champs are stepping back to their stomping grounds of George Springer Stadium.
Yes.
in
Yeah.
Los
It's a
Angeles.
it's a lovely place. I've heard. You know,
Yeah,
Springer goes
beautiful.
there every year. He kind of, you know, he requests renovations for different parts of the stadium. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, it's a beautiful venue.
It's different in the standings as well because we're used to Dodgers and Astros dominance in the regular season for the last, call it, 6 years.
Yeah.
The Astros are 5.5 games back of the Rangers, and I believe the Dodgers are 4 games back of the Arizona Diamondbacks, and they're still a half game back of the San Francisco Giants. So they're third in their division in NL West.
Wow.
Look at
It's
Both
tough.
teams
It's
struggle
tough
a little
sledding.
bit.
It's
Yeah.
tough sledding. You know, usually both teams are on pace for 105 wins, but not really the case. But
Yeah.
this is a good turning point for both teams. We'll see how this launches us into the All-Star break.
Yeah.
It'll be
soon.
the wake up point for either one of these teams.
Yeah, it'll be a good momentum shift for each team. Whoever can come out on top. I think it'll be a big thing for their morale going forward, and remembering who they are. Hopefully, it's the Astros.
Yeah.
I think either way, either team, whatever the outcome is, playing in an electric atmosphere like what it's going to be in the City of Angels this weekend, it's going to help. It's going to help feed both teams' energies going forward. I think.
Absolutely.
So I think they're both going to get hot from this series. Personally,
What I'm looking for is a lead-off Jose Altuve home run.
I need it.
First pitch of
I
the
need
fucking
it,
game
dude.
tonight, baby.
Inject it.
That's
I
what
need
he's
it,
gonna
dude.
do.
Dodger fans are going to be after the Astros. Orange team
course.
bad. Doesn't matter if you were on the Dodgers in 2017
Yeah.
and you play for the Astros now in 2023.
Yeah.
They're going to be booing. They're going to
Yeah.
be crying in
Oh,
their
yeah.
seats, just
Yeah.
wallowing in their 2017 tears. Like,
Yeah.
they still care
Good.
that much, even though they got a title. Like, you would think.
Yeah, but everyone knows that one doesn't count either.
So that it's like a double whammy
Yeah,
where they have to
still
get
want-
even more defensive
Yeah.
about it. So
Exactly.
it's
Everyone knows that the Dodgers fans are notoriously late to games. So is
Mm-hmm.
Altuve really going to get that boo that
True.
he needs for that
Yeah.
leadoff home run, or is he going to have to wait till his second at bat?
Yeah.
And what about Bregman? He'll probably bat third.
I want a Bregman walk-off homer this series.
Okay.
Where he carries the bat to first base again.
Hell yeah.
I miss that Bregman. I miss
Yeah.
you.
Me too.
Would it
miss
have been possible to, ask the Twins we can get like just a weekend rental of Correa so he can come here and I want him to get booed and hit a bomb.
Yeah.
It's fun to see. I know we have a newer team than we did in 2017, obviously, but the few guys that do well, and it is a shame that
Doo-doo.
Lance doo-doo. It is a shame that Lance isn't healthy and able to pitch in this series, or even be there in the
Yeah.
dugout.
That
He
is
might
a
be in the
bummer.
dugout.
Huge
I don't know.
bummer.
He might.
But
Maybe he travels.
But Lance, I want Lance to get booed there. I don't know, makes him better.
Lance
Makes
on
him
the
feel
road.
better.
Oh, he eats that shit,
Yeah,
right?
he
on.
does.
he
Oh, they
loves
all
it.
do.
Makes
yeah.
that curveball just a little crisper.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a little snappier, dude.
That's right.
But yeah, no, it's exciting. The pitching matchups are also pretty interesting. Excited for the Hunter Brown game on Sunday night.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a fun series, dude. It's gonna be a fun
Absolutely.
series.
Two rookies facing off tonight.
Yeah.
2 national games, Saturday, Sunday. And Saturday, if you're in Houston, head to the Big City Wings location in Edo.
Yeah.
Little Apollo night watch party.
Yep.
Come hang out with Apollo and the gang and eat some good wings there. Watch party.
gonna be a good
Prime
time.
game. 6 p.m., right? 6:10?
Yeah. Six.
Ah,
I believe so.
6:07, 6:35, one of those.
Some, yeah,
One
somewhere
of
around
those.
there.
But
Just get there at 5:30, man. Get a
25s,
beer early
25s,
on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Saturday night game in Los Angeles. The twilight's going to be popping in the 7th, 8th inning. It's going to be
Yeah.
just
No.
that's the
I'm drunk by 3 that day. I'll be there. So just come through,
Come on, baby.
please. I'll be alone. So come on.
Okay.
it's going to be a great atmosphere in LA, and I'm excited for what the Astros can do this weekend.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And the Astros fans who are there, stay safe.
Yeah. Be
Stay
careful.
safe. Not saying it's violent there or anything. I'm just saying, if I could, don't get a beer thrown on you or anything like
Yeah.
that, dude.
Oh, it's happening.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
Kush is getting doused.
He's for sure
He's getting
doused,
doused.
Yes.
My man Kush.
Yeah. Godspeed, soldier.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, it's tinfoil hat boys. Let's
right.
put them on.
Signs.
What's going
Seen
on
from
in Tampa
signs.
Bay? Wander Franco was just benched the other night due to frustrations.
What the fuck does that mean?
What's going on in Tampa Bay?
What's going on?
What's
I'll
going
tell you
on
what
with
it is.
Wander Franco, dude?
Aliens.
There it is. Yep.
Aliens, dude.
So Wander Franco, superstar phenom, gets a giant $200 million plus deal, 12 years, 13 years, depending on how you look at the contract and what you want to do with it.
Yeah.
He's frustrated, and you're benching him. Like, I get if he's struggling and he just needs a day off,
Yeah, I don't know.
but to say that you're benching him and not give any context really other than frustrations,
Yeah.
that it
ridiculous.
just screams someone sounding the alarm in the
Yeah.
Tampa Bay Rays locker room, and they're 52-26,
Yeah.
Right.
leading the MLB.
Right.
It should be sunshine and
Why-
rainbows in that.
Why
locker
are we
room
angry?
right
Yeah. The fact that this wasn't kept a private conversation leads me to believe we'll hear more about it
Yeah.
later. But
Yeah.
what did he do? Did he go in and smash something up? Did he get in a confrontation, maybe physical, with a teammate
Yeah.
that he was the instigator of? Hopefully, it was nothing, domestic at home.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, it would be worst case scenario.
But yeah,
for
I mean,
sure.
sitting a superstar, that's a statement.
yeah.
It's a big
I
statement.
mean, it could be small, it could be big. The Rays are a weird team, dude. They're weird
They
about
are.
everything. They're just unorthodox about a lot of shit, and including like handling the media. They don't care about the media, so why would they be able to leak? Why would they let this slip
Yeah.
out? You know, could be like, hey, Wander's struggling. He's frustrated with himself. Let him sit out for a day or two. You know, kind of get in the right headspace. Or it could be something like we were saying off the field. We don't know. It's
Yeah.
just such a weird. It's super duper weird.
Yeah.
Super duper weird.
Because
that
you
I
can't
read that.
imagine any of the contending teams for the last 6-7 years. So call it 2017, 2016. So you got the Cubs, the Indians, all these teams that were just in contention year after year,
Yeah.
letting their superstar get so mad that they're just like, yeah, we're going to leak this to the press.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make any sense. So like Colin said, something had to have
Yeah.
happened somewhere
Yeah.
in the locker room, in the clubhouse,
Yeah.
in the dugout,
Maybe
on the
off
field.
the
He
field.
said something
Yeah.
to a pitcher. I don't know.
Right.
It's just like it's all speculation at this
something.
point. So we have
Yeah.
no idea what's going on, and that's the point. What's going on in Tampa Bay?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know. They're a weird team this year, man. I'm sure we'll find out more about it. Though,
Yeah, I think
soon.
Colin's right. I think we'll figure out more about what's going on soon, maybe today or tomorrow.
You know, funny enough, probably as soon as we get done recording this, we'll find out
yeah,
more.
exactly. We're gonna pull up.
That's usually what happens.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Uh,
You know, I hope it's all good though. Hope they figure it out. Obviously, they're having a good season and they need him, and they just paid him a ton of money. So get on the field, figure it out. Let's win some games.
or staff it. I don't know.
You know, when you give a young man a lot of money like that, it's hard to expect him to act the same
Yeah.
humble,
Yeah, of
you
course.
know, as they were. I mean, he's become a young leader on that team,
Yeah.
and if he's setting a bad example, even for people older than him, can't let that stand.
Well,
Personally, probably would, like, to you say, like, it'd be hard to be humble. Personally, yeah. You work your whole life to get your goal.
Yep.
You can make your goal, hit MLB, and then you get that immediate gratification.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That big paycheck.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. What? Other than the World Series, like, what else is there to strive for?
Yeah. Right.
Didn't even have to wait.
No.
No arbitration or anything. Just
No.
12 years, 200 plus
Crazy.
million.
Here you go,
It's
Bubby.
the Tatis. It's the
Yeah.
Tatis contract. That's what it's going to be known as for the next how many
Yeah.
ever years. And how many guys have it right now? It's only 3. Julio
Yeah,
Rodriguez,
yeah.
Tatis,
Yeah.
Yep.
and Franco.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's going to be interesting to see what comes out of that.
And you know,
Very much so.
I don't know what Tatis was like before he got that contract, but he sure has been acting up since he got it.
was
Let's
a-
be real.
He
He
was a
has.
major league kid,
Yeah.
so maybe he grew
Yeah.
up with
Yeah.
a little bit more money than people and
Sure.
knew that he was better at baseball than a lot of people. So maybe it was just like who he is, and it
Yeah.
just started to show more once he got a contract. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I don't know.
Last year was the Tatis show. I think we all know that. So hopefully this year isn't the Wander Franco show.
But I haven't
Like,
seen anything out of Seattle that they're benching Julio Rodriguez because
No.
he's
Yeah.
frustrated.
No, not
because
at all.
he's not
Well-behaved
playing as
young
well
man.
as he had been,
No.
Yeah, no.
and he's not
pretty eyes. too.
performing the way he did last
Julio
year, where
seems
he's a
great.
superstar.
Very pretty eyes.
Yeah.
Great eyes,
Handsome guy.
Yeah.
He's just a
Handsome
stellar dude.
Cute.
Yeah.
But you haven't seen him getting benched for frustrations, and I'm
No.
sure he's been
No.
frustrated at this point because he's not hitting like he was last year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's kind of, I guess, keeping it under wraps better, or keeping it cool as a cucumber.
Smash a cooler in the locker room, call it a day, use your
Yeah.
bat, break it, whatever.
Yeah.
Just call it a day, and I don't know what is up.
Did you
'Cause
get that,
Tampa Bay.
Mr. Miyagi?
No, I didn't, dude. I missed it. It's still flying around here. Got to catch this fly before we stop recording. Let's try to do that.
So, boys, we're here. Houston, Texas hot chicken.
Absolutely.
And on the spice meter up here, if you look at the menu, we go to no spice.
Uh-huh.
To Houston, we have a problem, which you have to sign a waiver for,
Yeah.
which
we have. We did that.
we
They
did that.
have-
We did
They
that.
have my information.
We have not
Yeah.
partaken in that just yet.
Yeah. We will.
So we're able to speak on the podcast, which is good
Right.
for Around the Moon listeners. But
Yeah.
speaking of Houston, we have a problem. Spice meter check.
Yeah.
The Cincinnati Reds, 11-game win streak. They just beat up the Astros.
Yeah.
Ellie De La Cruz might be the greatest athlete of all time.
Yeah.
Just the
Built
Reds
in a
are
lab.
hot.
Top
The Reds
three.
are hot.
Top three,
Got
yeah.
Joey Votto back. You know.
You might say they're red hot.
Oh.
All right, guys, I'm out. See you
All
later.
right,
And
see ya.
Colin's out.
Oh.
If we need a new spaceman, so you can send in your applications to Apollo HOU on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
I know you thought about that joke the whole way up here.
You're sitting on that, weren't you?
No, it just came to me. That's why it was so bad.
Ah.
Sorry.
That,
Yes.
that was quick, dude.
Yeah. Off the dome.
Yeah,
Love it.
dude. Let's be real. Fun. Love how this team that should have been really bad is overachieving, and they're going on this 11-game win streak, which is impressive, and they're leading division now. Hey, come on, dude. Respectfully, y'all, It's fun. It's a fun lucky. It's a
Respectfully.
fun lucky hot start.
Respectfully.
Respectfully.
Hey,
Respectfully to the Cincinnati Reds people,
Yeah.
it's
Somebody
not
was-
gonna last, dude.
Somebody says respectfully, the next thing they're going to say is
It's so
incredibly rude.
disrespectful.
It's gonna be
With the
horrible
utmost
offensive.
respect. This is so lucky.
It is. I mean, but luck is good though. Not like
Sure.
it's saying it's a bad thing that we're getting lucky.
But that's what baseball is, right? You
Yeah.
you make your own luck.
Yes,
And they've been
absolutely.
doing all of the right things. They've been hitting
Sure.
well. They pitch well.
Yeah.
Timely hitting against the Astros was big. They
Clutch
had people
hitting.
on base.
Yeah,
and they're
absolutely.
like, all right, we got to get one of these guys in,
Not
if
gonna
not
do
all
that.
three.
Runners
So-
in scoring position.
The Reds are hot. 11-game win streak, and on the opposite end of that, the no spice on the Houston, Texas hot chicken meter. Pittsburgh Pirates lost.
No
lost
sauce at all, dude.
10 in a
No
row.
sauce.
10 in a
Sauceless.
row.
I thought this
Sauceless,
was
dude.
going to be the year that they were like 500. And we're like, okay, I see it.
Yeah.
We got some young guys coming up. Henry Davis just got called up.
They come out of the gates hot, and then
Yeah.
they cooled off.
Yeah.
I
10 in
think
a
It's
row.
some, like, it's like strange. The division leaders that we're seeing across the league all look a little foreign.
It's
because-
so weird this year.
Yeah.
It is
Like
so
Baseball is broken.
Diamondbacks
Yeah.
up ahead.
Yeah.
The Dodgers.
Cardinals at
above
the
people.
basement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cardinals, one of the worst teams in baseball.
Orioles
And,
looking like 2017 Astros.
Padres sent the Dodgers home last year, and they look like shit this year.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I like it because I don't want the same thing. I didn't want it's a race to 100 games between the Yankees and Astros and the Dodgers. They're winning 110 games, and
Yeah.
like
The
I
script's
just
been the same for about 6 years now.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's how it's been. Like we've all known this. We all watch October baseball. We
Sure.
all know ball, baby. It's not like that this year, but I do kind of like it. I mean, sucks that the Astros aren't about to win 107 games again or whatever. But
I think the way that they cut the schedule this year is more fun for fans. We're getting more interleague play.
Absolutely.
Teams are playing opponents that they don't normally play
Yeah,
or
right.
haven't played in a long time, and I think it's good. I think that's why the standings look like they do.
Yeah.
To be honest,
honestly, very true. That's a good point. I
Yeah.
didn't think about that.
And last thing I want to talk about, Aaron Boone appeared on Talking Baseball for like the 20 billionth time.
He's got to stop
Why
going
was
on
he
that
sitting
show.
crisscross applesauce on the floor?
Also, they just make him look stupid even without sitting crisscross.
Well, yeah,
applesauce.
that too. Like they called
And
him out,
then-
and then he
yeah.
just said, "No, I like the way I did
Yeah,
that."
he was
And
like-
everyone's like,
Yeah, he was like,
"Mm."
after this is over, go think about it long and hard. And he was like,
Yeah.
I have been for a week. I don't
Yeah.
like it's
crisscross applesauce." Shout out to Apple for adding that feature on like FaceTime, because I'm assuming that's what he was on.
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden it just zoomed out, and he's sitting crisscross applesauce on the floor. The New York Yankees manager is like doing an interview,
That's
crisscross
fair. That's
applesauce
so-
on the
He's
floor.
just- guy
It's a
like
weird
us.
look. It's a weird look.
It's a goofy
It's so
look.
funny.
Do you not have an office?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
dude, what's sitting
who
in a
knows where he
chair?
was?
No
though?
chairs.
Down the road?
They're probably
Go
like,
sit
well,
at
you're
your
third in the
desk.
division, 9.5
Just sit on
games
the
back
floor.
here. We're gonna take your desk. All right, bud.
Yeah.
So
You get your desk back.
just get
when
back
you're-
to second, get in the
Yeah,
wild
yeah,
card
yeah.
race, and then we'll start talking about
Well,
It's
bringing
like
your
when a
desk
cop
back.
gets a wooden gun, you know? It's like,
It's like in the other guys.
To be fair, though, I will say that the AL East has a lot of good teams in it. Speaking of teams that are playing a little better than they have in recent history, the Orioles are a fun team to watch right now.
Yeah.
So fun.
Yeah.
They
I'm
do-
all on board for the Orioles. They've
So-
been bad for so long.
Yeah, me
man.
too. But
Yeah.
to get back on Aaron Boone, I think it's kind of cool that he goes on to. I mean, those guys have a good. I mean, call it what it is. They're fans that have a big outreach, right?
Yeah.
And he goes onto their show, and one of the hosts is essentially questioning his managerial decisions right to him.
Yeah.
He's flabbergasted. He has no clue what to say back
Yeah.
to this regular Joe, much
Yeah.
less a reporter asking him these kinds of questions. He doesn't have to answer it, but he does.
Yeah.
And he basically says, "No, well, when you make the lineup, you can."
Oh
do
yeah.
that."
Well, he just when you manage the team, you
Yeah.
can make those decisions.
Yeah.
Like he got him or something.
Yeah.
He
Sure.
fucking pwned him or something.
He's saying that like this is not his last year in New York.
Yeah.
He's on the chopping block.
He's
can't
on the
believe
hot chopping
he's
block
still
every
there.
year.
Well,
Yeah.
he's
Guess who's
probably-
not though in New York for some reason? Cashman.
Yeah.
Why? No one knows.
I don't know about that's weird. I don't know what's going on up there with New York. We never know, but we don't know what's going on. It is hilarious
back
though
there.
how Aaron Boone was answering was agreed to go on that.
For like
And,
the
you
third
know,
or fourth time. It's not
Yeah.
the first time he did it.
He could have
It's
easily.
like a weekly segment that
Yeah.
they have, isn't it?
He could have easily just been like the. Well, I don't like to discuss in-game decisions on podcasts and
Yeah,
stuff
no.
like that. That would have been such an
He's
easy way.
falling apart.
He's a little
I think
He's
he's
going
falling
through
apart.
it.
Maybe he's
He
going
lost
a
a
little-
desk.
Maybe he's going a
Yeah.
little crazy, dude. Maybe he's going a little crazy without Aaron Judge in his lineup, man. I don't know. It's pretty funny to watch it unfold.
Well, boys, that's another episode of Around the Moon presented by Apollo Media, powered by Houston, Texas Hot Chicken. If you want fresh, never frozen, range-free hot chicken, get your ass down to Spring, Texas on Louetta Road. Get yourself some Houston, Texas Hot Chicken. Thank you guys for having us out.
Yes.
Around the Moon.
Absolutely.
Very good spread. They gave us the whole spread. Everything was fantastic.
Amazing.
Love you guys.
Later.
Bye. Watch baseball.
Bye.